wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So California's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The give to the tailback. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Santiago. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete on third down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's King. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the Heat. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So it breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab on the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charge. Snags it quickly on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead is 6 in the first.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Handoff to the single back. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to ULM. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. It's on target and complete. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, close to the marker, it's small. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Keene. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Finds a man on the left. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. He's up to 51 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. That's caught. It's George. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's King. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Hard running there. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the...
Turning it on! They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Santiago. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. It's complete to the left. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got an open man. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And that is no good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with this big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock.
Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Line gets set, first down. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. They're working that left side. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds us back in the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Finds his man down the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Daniels. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's King. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Small. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. caught in the backfield. It's small. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Lost to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Got a man. It's Keene. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They booted away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Trying play action. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's King. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's George. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Guys, the Devil Bear offense going back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The option look. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the tight end.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's small. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's King. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's King. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over ULM. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Snap it to the back. Look out, he's got room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Daniels. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation. They've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run. And I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's small. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Got room on the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Makes the grab. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And the punishment has been extended. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.